Hey friends, do you want to have lunch together? And as a special little treat, it's a recipe. And by recipe, I mean we're assembling a sandwich. And to me, someone who does not cook, that is a recipe. The thing about it is, I had it yesterday and it was so delicious that I was like, the friends need to know about this. The first thing you have to do does involve some cooking. Boo, boo. I know, I'm so sorry. But basically what you're gonna do is get a can of chickpeas. You're gonna, kind of take out the goo, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna put it on a baking sheet and you're gonna put a shit ton of salt, pepper, and smoked paprika all over those bitches. And you're also gonna throw some onion in there. I will say, I buy a container of onions, okay? I'm not chopping them myself. Who am I, a Michelin chef? No. So I buy them in a little container, throw those on, and I bake them. And really, you just bake them for whatever feels right, whatever's clever. I just put them in, and then the moment in my heart I felt the chickpeas were done, I took them out. And then my goal was to make a little bit of like a chickpea salad. And I think roasting the chickpeas before making them into a chickpea salad is like the way to make them extra delicious. And so when they were done, I let them cool for like probably an hour. And then I smooshed them just a little and added mayo and did a bit of a stir. And then you get this delicious chickpea salad. I swear that's the only cooking you have to do. Now we get into the assembly. I have 2 pieces of bread. Hello. It's sourdough, it's from Trader Joe's. I will tell you, and this is like one of my biggest red flags, I don't love super toasted toast. Like I want fire to basically breathe on it for a second. Do you know what I mean? So this is not very toasty. And then you go in with an avocado. And I will say, I don't know how good this avocado is gonna be because I learned I actually don't know how to tell. Like this feels mushy, which I think is good for an avocado. You look first. Okay, so she's a little spotty. Who amongst us is not? I mean, some people like chop it up real nice. I'm hitting it with this. I'm hitting it with that. You know what I'm saying? And with this big ass knife, I'm just gonna smoosh it down here. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna eat the whole avocado. I fucking love an avocado. I feel like some people take this off by going like this. Right. I always forget that I think avocado is delicious. And then every once in a while I'm at like a restaurant and I get a sandwich with avocado and I'm like, fuck, I love avocado. It's just so fickle to keep in your home because it's good for like 30 seconds. And who has the kind of money to have food that's only good in their house for 30 seconds? It's not me. I know what I said, but this might be a little too much avocado. And then you go in with some arugula. It could probably be any sort of green, but I think there's something so lovely about like the pepperiness of the arugula that works with the sandwich. And I bet you could dress the arugula and make it even more delicious. My arugula is gonna be nude today and we're just gonna be okay with that. It just seems like a step I can't do right now. So you're gonna put a shit ton of arugula and then we're gonna scoop our chickpeas on here. And I will say these are some rolling motherfuckers. So beware. And then we do the spooky, scary flip. Whoop, we did it. Little press, right? As you can already see, chickpeas are flying everywhere. I'm being real vulnerable with y'all because never in my life did I thought I would cook on the internet, and by cook, I do mean assemble a sandwich. Look at it. It's so good. Okay, cheers, friends. I can't even tell you that's literally so delicious. What a time to be alive.